Hi, this video is going to uh, be on beans, and my original idea is to make a green chard herb. Uh, right now, I want sage and different kinds of beans, but the thing is that after I make them, someone have to someone has to eat them, right? So, of course, I know what I want, but um, I like green charts really much. But right now, I don't feel like eating green chart, so I think I'm going to change to kale. So kale, right now, I still want sage. How about kale, sage, and beans? Okay, so now I know that I want kale and sage. And now I have to decide on which beans I want. And and again, this video is focused on beans, but not green leaves. So let's do some analytical task on different kinds of beans. Okay, so what we what we normally the beans that we normally know, or the kind of beans that we we know normally, right? Okay, Pinto beans, Great Northern beans. These are the white beans. White beans. Red kidney beans. I think these are Spanish. And then black beans. Small red beans. I think these ones are American because I came from China, and then China has its own red beans, and they're also small like these. But the color, the red color of those that I know, I know those that I know, um, or those that I ate, and those that I saw are usually were usually not as rich in the red color. These ones that I see all the time in America, these are richer in the red color. So I think that these are the beans of the Native Americans. I don't think they're really Indians. Seriously, I think they're Siberians. Um, these are lentil. I have no idea where they came from. Seriously, these are from Western Europe, and they're so far away from where I came from. I'm from the eastern coast of China, so it's like the opposite side of Western Europe in the original Pangea. So, but something that's worth noting is that lentils are they cook very quickly. You just simmer them in water for like 30 minutes and they're thoroughly cooked. But the beans from the original Pangea, like the Spanish beans, the black beans that I saw all the time when I was home in China, the Great Northern beans, which I think came from the Great Northern Europe, and the pinto beans, which I don't believe originated in America, but somewhere in the original Pangea. These take about I always needed I always needed 4 hours to simmer them to have them thoroughly cooked, and even after the 4 hours, like if like make like a pot, I still have like about 10 small beans that are still not cooked at all, or they are cooked a little, but they're not thoroughly cooked. They are still hard. Like you have to exert some energy in biting them apart. So that's it for the beans from the original Pangea. And what I've recently discovered is and also the small red beans which I believe belong to the Native Americans. These also require 4 hours to cook them thoroughly. But recently I discovered some what I believe to be new species. I think these are from Southern America. This one is called cranberry beans. Cranberry, if you know, it's not available in Europe. Cranberry is American. These look very much like soy, but it has a greenish color. It put under the light. It seems yellowish, but then if you look closer, it's a little greenish too. And then these are whiter. these seem to be whiter soy. Um, it has a little. It's more of a ivory color, but it's so much like soy. Okay, so these I cook these separately from the beans that I just talked about, which require about 4 hours to simmer. These require only half the time, which is 2 hours to simmer, to be cooked thoroughly. So that's why I that's another feature of these beans that made me think that they are new species. These are quite yummy. Their texture is so special, and it can the good thing about these beans is that they can really fill your stomach. It's terrible when you like work for a long time, and then you need something to fill up your stomach and make yourself to send away hunger. It's not like easy. It's scary when you have to when you still feel when you still feel hungry after eating a lot. That's a scary feeling. And then once you find something that can really fill your stomach, that's when comfort start to fill on my mind, to fill in on my mind. So these are really good beans. So when I get really hungry, I go to them, which makes me feel I can relax. Okay. So now I think I want the beans from original Pangea. Okay, so I'll put these away. Okay, I really want the small red beans. If you tell me, if someone tells me when I was young that if I'm like if I'm still like young, like if I'm still in high school or something like that, or in college, and someone tells me that I'm actually a distant relative of the Native Americans because I like their beans so much, I think I believe them. Okay, I want it so badly, so I'm going to take all of them. And then I want some black beans. I know, right? I eat so much beans. I think they're really rich in calcium. Good for your teeth. I want some pinto beans. I don't think I can eat them all, but it's good to cook more at one time because then I don't have to like spend 4 hours on cooking them every time I want to eat beans. Oh. I don't want white beans. I think I'm gonna take some red kidney beans. told this time. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna rinse the beans. Okay, so the beans are at this level, right? Yeah, about this high. And then the waters are up here. Okay, so make sure we want to make sure the beans take in a lot of water because it's so hard raw, and it needs a lot of water to make it chewy, to make it chewable at least. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to bring the water to a boil, and then and then I will lower the fire down to the lowest level and simmer it for 4 hours. So let's boil it first. Okay, the pot of water and beans had come to a boil, and I lowered it to the lowest fire, and we will need 4 more hours. And I'm going to stop this video here, and and I will come back in 4 hours.